The Three Treasures. There once lived 3 brothers. Their old father knew he would die soon, called his sons, and left his will.
Boys, I will die soon. Even if I die, you boys should take care of each other. My property should be divided to you equally. Don't be greedy and work hard.
He died after uttering his death wish. Then, the older 2 brothers became greedy and took all their father's property, leaving little to their youngest brother. And they told him,
From this point, we should work hard like what our father said. We 2 brothers will get married soon, so it would be unfair to divide the property into the same 3. You have a long way to get married, so get your own property with that little money.
The youngest did not get angry in spite of his brother's words and thought he should work hard. He was poor but helped many people. He always tried to give people what he had. But the brothers were greedy men who ignored their dying neighbors. People in the town started to curse the brothers and praise the youngest. The 2 brothers got angry at their praised brother and decided to expel the youngest.
You did not follow our father's will, got lazy, and poor after spending all the money. We are embarrassed about having you as our little brother, so go away.
The youngest unavoidably took his way. One day of wandering, he was taking a rest on a stream bank. Then, an old monk tried to cross the stream with his heavy load. The youngest helped the monk and took this tired monk to the temple. The monk lived alone at the temple. The kind youngest brother couldn't leave the monk alone. Therefore, he lived there cooking meals and gathering woods. The old monk was very thankful to him. Several months passed. The youngest missed his hometown. He missed his 2 brothers who had expelled him. When he told the monk that he would go back to his hometown, the monk gave him a present. It was a straw-made cushion, a large bowl, and a pair of chopsticks. Although it was a trivial present, he thanked the monk and took his way. He went over a mountain and walked all day long, and it got dark. He fell asleep with his cushion the monk had given him. The next morning, the youngest was very surprised. Obviously, he took a sleep on the grass field, but woke up in a good blanket in a magnificent room. He was bewildered and thought about the other presents the monk had given him. So he took out the large bowl and tilted it. Then, delicious food came out of it.
The present from the monk was not something common. He gave me this precious gift.
He was thankful to the monk. Because he had fallen asleep without having any dinner, he rushed the foods. After finishing his meal, he pounded his chopsticks, the last gift. Then, beautiful ladies came out, danced, and sang for him. Then workers came out and did all the chores. Whatever he wanted came out from the bowl. The youngest soon became very rich. He decided to make his brothers happy and went to his hometown with many servants riding on his palanquin. When he got to the entrance of his hometown, he got off the palanquin and changed his dress so as to look shabby. He was worried that his brothers would be shocked, so he tried to be just like before. He rushed to his brothers with joyfulness, but his brothers didn't welcome their little brother with shabby clothes.
Brothers, I'm no longer poor. I want to live beside you guys. Please take me. What's up with living beside? Just live on your own as your father's will.
The brothers weren't glad about their youngest brother and turned him back. The disappointed youngest decided that he should really leave his hometown. But as it got dark, he decided to sleep on a hill across the town. He fell into a sleep with his cushion, and again there was a big house when he woke up. The brothers were amazed at the sudden big house on the hill. They went to the house, and when they knew the owner was their youngest, they called him.
Brother, did you learn some kind of magic while you were gone? Please explain this to us.
The youngest brother told them a story about the monk and the 3 treasures. Then the brothers thought that they could be rich if they do like their brother. The brothers gave their property to every poor people, just like the youngest did, and visited the temple where the monk lives. Finally, they got to the temple, and with the hope of being rich, they opened the door, but there was no one, not even an ant. They waited in the empty temple for days, but the monk never showed up. At the end, the two brothers got back to the hometown. Because they gave all their property to people and got nothing to eat, they became beggars. But the kind youngest brother brought his brothers to his place, and he lived happily taking care of his brothers. The end.